It's Tabletop Wargaming here. Gonna do a battle report for 1500 points, Imperial Guard versus Chaos. Start off with my 1500 points of Imperial Guard. We have 2 company command squads. Warlord, Bear Warlord. His squad has the las cannon team. Second company command squad. Commander has a bolt pistol. The squad has 4 grenade launchers, and then you got a Chimera. Elites, we have Guardsman Marlboro. Gonna do sneaky tricks. Troops, 3 identical veteran squads, 3 plasma guns each, and a autocannon team. The sergeants just have their las pistols and close combat weapons. 3 fast attack choices. We have Vendetta. That is a Devil Dog with the Melta Cannon. That is a Bane Wolf with their Chem Cannon. Heavy support, Lehman Russ main battle tank. Manticore, straight out of the Imperial Guard Codex. And then out of Stronghold Assault, we have 2 Vengeance weapons with battle cannons. So we'll see how that matches up with KC.
1,500 points worth of Chaos Space Marines, 4 Plague Marines, 2 plasma guns, and a Rhino with nothing on it. Vindicator, Dozer Blade, 2 Obliterators, Marker Nurgle, Cultists, 10, 13, and 10. Chaos Lord on a bike, Sigil, Power Fist, Lightning Claw. 5 Chaos Spawn, Helldrake, Demon Prince Korn, Armor Wings, Close Combat, Mauler Fiend with Magma Cutters.
Guard got the initiative, so we're deploying first. And this is the Relic over there in the middle. And Vanguard Strike Deployment. So we have our Bane Wolf over here in its corner by its lonesome. One of the veterans right up here, not too far away from that Relic. Vengeance weapon, Manticore all the way back in the corner, hoping nobody's gonna come get it. The Lehman Russ main battle tank holding down the right side with this other Vengeance weapon, and the veterans there. Veterans up in the ruins of that tower. And on the opposite side, we have the company commander. Back in reserve, of course, Marlboro has to start. Vendetta has to start in reserves. We have the company commander with all those grenade launchers in his Chimera in the back. And then also the Devil Dog with its Melta Cannon in the back. No Astropath in this. Really taking a risk, not bringing on that much. So we'll see how it works out, see what Casey does over on his side of the board. Deployment, he's got his Lord on the bike, which is not a bike, surrounded by his spawn. He's got the Oblitz right up there in the middle, gonna knock down anybody trying to get to that. He's got Cultists trying to camp out here. He's got the Mauler Fiend ready to come in and engage. He's got those Plague Marines that he is hoping I am not gonna shoot the crap out of on the first turn. Right behind those, there's some more Cultists. He's got, what is this, a Vindicator? Vindicator. Everybody is up. Cultist right next to those. Winged Demon Prince is going to start off gliding.
Starts gliding, yeah.
And so we are all set. Casey, you want to go ahead and take a seize the initiative? And no, so it will be the Imperial Guard's turn 1 in just a minute. Imperial Guard, turn 1 movement. Yeah, we just stood still. The only guy that moved at all was this veteran squad over here. Came just 6 inches over, gonna try to come and put some more pressure on the middle. We'll go with Imperial Guard shooting. Turn 1. Turn 1 Imperial Guard shooting. He shot the Mauler Fiend. Didn't do anything with his heavy bolters, but he did spotlight him. And then the company command squad tried to issue orders to the veterans over here to bring it down. That didn't go off So they gave it to themselves. They brought down the Mauler Fiend with a penetrating hit. The Layman Russ over here shot Cultist. We're going to force the Cultist over here to take an initiative check because pretty much everybody else, the Manticore, because it is night fighting turn 1, wasn't able to fire outside of 36 on everybody. I think he lost a Cultist over here. And we took a hull off the Rhino. No damage to the Rhino. Saved it for night fighting. Hull point off the Vindicator.
Nope, couldn't get through.
Couldn't get through. So a little bit of lazy shooting on the veteran guardsmen and their support weapons. So we're going to do a leadership check over here for the cultists, and hopefully they run off the board.
6, 7, 8. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Champion's still in there.
Champion is still there. So night fighting. Bottom of turn 1 for Chaos. Let's watch them run up and try to pound me. Rising, Chaos movement, turn 1. Spawns and their lord are running up over here. God knows what they're going to try to do to my poor Imperial Guardsmen. The Obliterators also moving up. Cultists moving up. Cultists moving up. Cultists moving up. The Plague Marines and their Rhino are right on top. And really on top is that winged demon prince. He is flying now. He's
flying now.
Swooping. And the Vindicator is coming up. So they are trying to run right into rapid fire range of my plasma gun. So I'm going to say thank you for that as long as they make it through this round. So we'll see Chaos shooting bottom of turn 1 in a minute. It's turn 1 shooting. Casey has pretty much shot everybody he's going to shoot. He's just doing a couple run moves now. He did shoot the Vindicator into this ruin over here. He took out 4 of my veterans in there.
Is that going to force a leadership check in there?
4 out of 9, yeah. So I'll have a leadership check over there. He tried to shoot his Obliterators into my Banewolf, but apparently turning into Chaos makes you a terrible shot, and they both missed. And he's just gradually moving up now. You got any assaults this turn?
No, no assaults.
So I am going to take my leadership check over here, and they are solid. So we're going to be moving into top of turn 2 as soon as he gets all his guys in. Movement. Top of turn 2 for Imperial Guard. Reserves coming on. I already rolled for Marlborough. He is still sneaking around somewhere, not coming in. Vendetta coming in on a 3+. Yes, he is. The Devil Dog coming in. No. The company command squad with the grenade launchers and the Chimera are coming in. So that's great. So, Vendetta coming in. He's probably going to be about the last one to shoot because there's 3 nice juicy targets right there that he could take out. And we're going to wait to see what everybody else does on that. Veterans moved up, getting into rapid fire range of that Rhino right there and the Plague Marines inside. The Layman Russ coming over, plenty to shoot at for him. Veterans moved up in a line, getting the plasma guns into range of something, and probably the side armor of that Rhino or that winged demon prince. He is just sitting right in the middle of my whole force right now. So going into shooting, I'm going to hopefully do some heavy damage, because if I don't, I'm just about lost the game. So need some really good shooting right now out of the veteran guard unit. So the cultist, let's go back. Hang on. Did a lot of shooting this turn. Vendetta came on. Everybody shot at that demon prince that was up there and took him out. We took out the Rhino. We took out 2 Plague Marines, so they're going to need a leadership check too. Put a wound. Fearless. Put a wound on the Lord over here, and did a lot of shooting. Got some good results. Took out some pretty big scary units, although there just wasn't enough firepower to go around. Some guys are coming in, and they're going to be getting close. So the cultists just barely on, might be able to stay on the board. And that is a tough nut to crack right there. taken a lot of my shots up that I'd rather be shooting other places. But we'll see. That is end of the top of 2. We're going to the bottom of turn 2 with Casey. Bottom of turn 2, chaos movement. We have all kinds of bad things happening. He wanted... There he is, the Lord with the Power Fist and Lightning Claws, both specialist weapons, going into the side armor of my... What did I say this was? A Bane Wolf. The Spawn...
Poison template.
Spawn getting ready to charge. These full strength veterans right here. I think they're... No, full strength. The Plague Marines, 3 Plague Marines over here have grabbed the Relic because when they hopped out, they were right next to the Relic. So they're falling back, and those are toughness 5, so they're going to be hard for me to dig out. Cultist moving up. I forgot to mention this got immobilized last turn, so it can't go anywhere. Helldrake comes on. Helldrake looks like, what, did it vector strike my veterans back over here? He was measuring all kinds of range to try to get my vehicles with it. He wanted to get my Vendetta. He wanted to get the vehicles. He just didn't have the range to do it. So, going to do a little bit of shooting and then see who's left on the board. Chaos shooting. Took the Oblitz shooting twin-link meltaguns into the side of the Vendetta. One of the rerolls went through, and so we got a locked velocity result on the penetrating hit. Hell Turkey came over, vector struck here, took out, what, 3 guys over here, one of those being the autocannon team. And then went ahead and Bale Flamered the other veteran squad over here and took out the majority of everything good over there. We're going to have a couple leadership checks here, and now we are moving into assault. We already know that he's going to do his assault there, and Casey's getting ready to assault over here. So Casey, you want to roll your charge distance?
Overwatch first.
Nope, Overwatch, so we'll get back to that in a second. Got a 10 on his charge distance. Took 2 wounds on his front spawn coming in from plasma gun shots. Lost a guy that gets hot, and he's going to try to run in and scrape me out, keep me from chasing that Relic down. Spawns come in and wipe out the entire squad -1. Got 1 wound. Weren't doubling out my 2 wound autocannon base. We already did our initiative check, so I'm good on that. I am going to break away 5 inches. And it looks like I should stay on the board, just running like a little girl. Okay. Top of turn 3, Imperial Guard. Need some extra units to come back on. Guardsman Marlborough. Reserves coming in. The Devil Dog. No, stays off the board. Guardsman Marlborough does his neat little trick. And wants to come in somewhere where he can hurt a lot of people and maybe stay alive. So he is going to come in maybe not. Let's go let's just get it done. Right there.
Scatter?
No scatter.
Oh, that's right.
He just pops out of the ground. Rest of the movement in a minute. Guard movement, top of turn 3. Company command squad inside that Chimera moved up a little bit. We're going to need to run down those Plague Marines, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it. Stayed still. These guys failed their leadership, and they fell back to here. Both of those squads were rallied with orders. Layman Russ moving up. Needs to get some shots in. These guys just moved up enough to try to do something next turn, but they're going to take on this Helldrake over here. Vengeance Weapon obviously isn't going anywhere. The Bane Wolf isn't going anywhere because it's immobilized, and it also had its heavy bolter destroyed last turn. And so we'll get into shooting. Shooting phase, top of turn 3, Imperial Guard. Not a lot going on. We did finish off one spawn over here with a lot of shooting. Actually, we're not done. I got one more battle cannon to shoot over here.
Do you?
Yeah, this one never shot at those spawn.
Oh, okay.
There were 2 plasma gunners here that were shooting into this Helldrake, but one of them got hot. Although we did 2 hull points to him. And took out his Bale Flamer. We completely took out, with the Manticore, that cultist squad that was occupying that space right over there. And then we did some shooting over there. I don't think anything happened to the Lord of the Obliterator. They saved them all. No, the Lord took 1 wound. And so not a lot left. Really looking for a little bit more out of this build, but Casey just likes to run into me with spawn, and these spawn are probably going to walk all the way back over here and take out this Manticore by the time we're done with this. So that was the end of the top of turn 3. So now we're into bottom of turn 3, Chaos. See where that Relic is going to move to. Moves for Chaos. Relic running back. Cultists moving around a little bit. The Obliterators are trying to get an angle. Lords moving back over. The Helldrake vector struck the Chimera with the company commander. And the spawn are moving in. Doing some shooting now.
4s and 5s?
Chaos shooting. Finished off the... what was that? Tank over here. Took out the Chimera over here that had the company command squad in it, and they jumped out in front of the other squad and got charged. And they ended up taking out Guardsman Marlborough over here during the shooting phase, and the rest of that squad, so he's going to have a leadership check at the end. Assault over here went about as we thought. He did 5 unsaved wounds, so that brought me to a leadership check of 5, and he's consolidating. Gonna next turn go into them.
No minimum range, right?
No minimum range on the battle cannon. So
that's the end of my
that's
turn.
the end of 3. We're going into
5 up, it will not die.
For what?
2 hull points on him now.
Oh, he's gaining.
That's why I stayed on the board.
Top of turn 4. Top of 4 movement for the Imperial Guard. The Devil Dog with that melta cannon comes in. Nobody else is really moving. The Layman Russ moved back a little bit to make sure you're out of the range of that Demolisher cannon. He's only 24 inches. This guy's got a whopping 72, so he's going to go wherever he wants anyways. Got line of sight on plenty of targets over there. Kind of just gave up on these guys. Didn't even think about moving them. He's falling back, so we're going to take some shots now. Vindicator died from battle cannon shot from one of those 2 battle cannons. Manticore fired over here, went over there. Did take out some cultists this turn. I think he's going to have a leadership check on those ones. The Devil Dog's Melta cannon missed because, unlike other Melta, it is actually a small blast template, so that scattered in the direction of my own guys. Didn't quite make it to him. No assaults, obviously, on my turn. So, yeah. Chaos. Chaos is owning the devout souls of the Imperium. Helldrake just tried to vector strike the Devil Dog and missed. Well, actually hit, but the side armor's 12. He only got an 11. Right now, those Obliterators just moving up. Casey is just going to finish cleaning up what is left of my army and still running away, bottom of 4 with that Relic. He's got that 1 Plague Marine left. I'm all out of Manticore shots, so maybe those 2 battle cannons can take him out or something. These spawn are just going to keep walking through, and because he has First Blood, he has Line Breaker, it's almost all out for the Imperial Guard.
No pistols.
So, Chaos shooting. Melted shots from the Obliterators took out the Devil Dog. The Spawn are just continuing to run and eyeing that Layman Russ over there. Went around the few remaining Imperial troops. This Manticore is out of missiles, so we really don't have a game anymore. He's running away with the Relic over there, and we're just not strong enough. So we're going to finish out this round, and then that's going to be it. This is bottom of 4. Casey is rolling charge distances, or
10 inches, yep.
so 10 inches is going to definitely get him in the back armor over there. And he's going to slug it out over here. And we'll give you
God right there.
an end of the game report in a minute. These are...
Whoops. So, wait. 1 inch, or no, how many? 6 inches gets everybody. So, roll wounds. Strength, you need 6s. So, roll the 4 wounds.
4 or 3? Oh, 4. So, 4. It blew up. And we're going to do 4 wounds against them. This is the end of the game. Need 6s to wound. Nothing. Manicore's out of shots. These guys are done. We're just tired. So, good victory for the Chaos side. Those Nurgle Plague Marines just ran away with it. Couldn't get enough shots on them. Casey, what is your unit of the game? That Mauler
Unit
Fiend?
of the game. Mauler Fiend, absolutely. Turn 1 death. No Plague Marines for lasting through all those barrage shots.
A lot of barrage shots came at him, trying to chase him down. I don't really know that I have a unit of the game. That Layman Russ took out a bit. Manticore took out a bit, just not enough. Didn't have the list to do it. It was a good game, though.